it's Paige Ashtree and welcome back to another video. Today I had the idea to read Star Stable reviews, and today we are looking at 1-star reviews specifically. So let me know down below, should I kind of make this series and do like 1-star reviews, 2-star reviews, 3-star reviews, you know, kind of like that. But anyway, I think we should just get into it because, yeah, and I'm doing a training time. So let's go. So the first one says, obviously, the person gave it a 1-star, and it is titled Horrible. Literally nothing to do other than ride around board if you don't have Star Rider. Now, I mean, this is kind of true. If you don't have Star Rider, you can't do a lot. But like, I think Star Rider is worth the investment, to be honest. And also, guys, just letting you know, this is my first time like trying to do races while reading something off my phone. I do read I read like my saving star coins tips off my phone, and things like that, but they're like short and then I explain them. And like those are, I guess, prompts. These are like full sentences, things that I have to do. So if I fail races miserably, then yes, I'm sorry. Okay, and the next one says poor customer service. It's my opinion that Star Stable has the worst customer service support team, and they choose to not assist customers with issues and always blame the consumer. My daughter's account was hacked and, oh sorry, if you can hear like paws clacking on the floor, that's my dog. He just came into my room and then left. Anyway, I pressed W instead of E and that's why I sped up. Sorry. My daughter's account was hacked and she has been playing this game for 4 years and invested chore money for star coins. They permanently suspended her account due to the hacking and told us to start a new game and wouldn't help us out at all. My daughter was crushed by the turn of events and unfortunately won't be playing her favourite game based on the poor customer service. Okay, well, I mean, I feel like Star Stable was kind of working on, I guess, getting better at, making sure hackers don't happen, I guess, but, I mean, obviously I don't know your experience, so, yeah. The next one is titled Stop Being Such a Cash Grab Game. Stop being such a cash grab game. Most updates consist of new buyable like horses or clothes, making the game feel like a paywall all the time and lacking any interesting, but I'm pretty sure it's meant to be any interesting aspects. Bring back interesting storylines and content. Also, an amazing feature that I think would please new players and bringing back a new demographic is allowing the players to pick their graphic style. Oh my gosh, where am I going? Okay, sorry. Is allowing the player to pick their graphic style, allowing them to pick between the new graphic style of the work and the old graphic style. The old graphic style had I thought that was it. No. The old graphic style had more realism and a feel to it. Older players miss this style and have a feature to use the older graphics, or the new ones I think would add such depth and bring such a big player base back to the game. We miss the realism of the old game with graphics and storylines. I mean, I do agree, I do like storylines a lot, and seeing new storylines, I would really like that. And I do know in this month's update we are getting new main quests. That should be exciting. And we are getting beta characters this month, guys. We are getting beta characters this month. Oh, okay, I'm kind of freaking out about that, but should be fine. Should be fine. At least it's a video. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so the next one says one last thing. This game has been going downhill for ages and none of the staff do anything to redeem it. The gameplay and money grabbing is worse than the Mbappe leaked messages. Don't know what that is. The updates are rubbish and almost always recycled hashtag boring. The only good thing I do is talk to my club. The new revolutionary characters are uglier than Jack Grealish, and how they managed to do that is impossible. I do not know who Jack Grealish is, but if you are watching this, I do not know who you are, I'm sorry. Okay, well, I mean, I also have mixed feelings about the new characters, but I feel like we all do. Okay, the next one is titled Total Scam to Get Money Out of Your Wallet. Scammy, scammy, scam, scam. For a game that is supposed to be as wholesome, they are as sure as anything 100% laser focused on adding subscription items, add-ons, and bling, teaching your kid to consume. Once they have your credit card, it's difficult to cancel. My kid outgrew this. We have been charged for over a year. She only signed up for a trial on monthly $20.99. She doesn't know the login anymore, so we have to call the credit card company to stop charges on these scam artists. Okay, well that's pretty strong. Anyway, the next one is titled There's a Bug in a Task and They Do Nothing. There's the bug in the too good to be untrue task, and it's been like that for over a month. After contacting Star Stable, they told me to keep on sorry, I just failed to jump. To keep on playing, but I have this problem for over a month. After sending them screenshots and screen recordings of that's sad. Screenshots and screen recordings of how it has to look and what it looks like now, they keep continuing saying just do more tasks. Honestly, I was very annoyed by this because I can't continue playing like this. I can't do my main quest anymore. I mean, Star Stable does have a lot of bugs, but they have like a whole team that literally just fixes these bugs. So like, don't go too hard on them. I think it's something that is obviously very hard, but you know. Okay, the next one is titled Worst Game Ever. God, this game is the worst. My daughter just turned 12, so I let her choose her first video game in her life, and she chose Star Stable because all her friends play it. But after her free Star Rider ended, she couldn't do anything. She gave up on repairing the bridge because guess what? She has to be a Star Rider. Oh, wait, oh my gosh, where am I? Oh, okay, okay, now I understand why all the creators say that they can't talk while do races, but anyway. But guess what? She has to be a Star Rider. She wanted a third horse, but guess what? She has to be a Star Rider or has to buy star coins with real money. And the redeem codes don't work. Everything is expensive, the staff is rude, the game is glitchy, and when she was a free Star Rider, she spent all day playing, and now she won't even play Star Stable. Worst game ever. Also, please Star Stable, could you do discounts on horses? My daughter has 170 star coins, and she won't buy anything until there is a discount for 170 on the cheap horses. Please email me and tell me. Well, I don't think, even with Star Stable doing discounts, I doubt they're ever going to put it down that low, because that is 170 star coins, and that would be a really low discount. So I don't think they'll ever do that. And if you're saying redeem codes don't work, well, one time I was I think I had missed a few redeem codes, so I looked up a list of redeem codes. And I tried some of them, and a lot of them didn't work, so just outdated. But then the ones that aren't outdated do work. So you have to make sure they're the ones that are in date for them to work. But yeah, the next one is titled Star Stable is a bad game. Star Stable is a bad game. They don't help you, and they don't even help you with the glitches they are having. They just ask the same questions like, send us a video, a screenshot of your problem you are having. It just annoys me how I haven't been playing Star Stable for a month with no help at all. I hope they are able to fix the game with no repeatable questions. If you are too having this problem with the glitch when it's kicking you off the horse or character is screwed up, please reply back to me. Okay, well, I mean, okay, here's the thing. The other day, I did the thing where you contact Star Stable for help, not because I've been having a glitch, just because I wanted to know what date my account was created so I could make that my character's birthday, Paige's birthday, right? And I thought it would be, a fun idea, right? And I'm going to go to Mullen because they have easy races there. Anyway, so I did that, and I was thinking, I wasn't expecting a reply for a couple of weeks, because surely they'd reply to things that are actually issues in the game, a player wanting to know when her account was created. That's pretty, it's not very important as opposed to glitch glitches report, right? But no, they replied back in like 1 day. So I think Star Stable have gotten a lot better about, I guess, replying to things. Okay, this one is titled, if I could report this to a regulator. If I could report this to a regulator, I would. I cannot give it 0 stars as the system does not allow. This game addicts children. Do not let them play it. It is disgusting and there is no customer support. It should be criminal. Save yourself a lot of heartache and do not let your children use it. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say, everything can be addictive, right? Absolutely everything in the world can be addictive. But I feel like if you just if you're worried about like your children like spending too much time on Star Stable and like screen time, just like set a screen time limit either on the actual device or just say like after an hour or so, like you have to get off your computer and like do something, right? Like there's ways around just saying like this is a terrible game and it should be banned for absolutely everyone, because a lot of the people who play this are like adults, like university age or older, and like I mean if adults playing this game and they choose to spend time on it, that's what they are choosing, I guess. So I feel like banning this game is not really the right way to go. But yeah, the next one is called I tried for 4 hours to get into I tried for 4 hours to get into the secret circle with Justin on my horse to finish a quest, and I can't get the circles to come up at all. I was even using my starter horse. This is not the first time that I had this trouble. They need a feedback spot. Otherwise, I do enjoy playing the rest of the game, except when I have to try and get into that secret circle to get to... They said flip, but I'm pretty sure they mean fripp. They need to fix the damn thing. I wonder if anyone has trouble with the same thing. Well, I mean, there actually was a secret circle glitch, but I think like you do actually just have to like contact Star Stable, and they do have a customer support thing. It's like on the help thing, like on the website. But anyway, the next one says, why bro? I love playing Star Stable, but I just wish we didn't always have to go and buy Star Rider. I would really love it if they updated to allow normal players to be hired as stable girls from the Star Riders in order to get star coins and just be able to explore the whole game map. Okay, alright, okay, that's okay, and just be able to explore the whole game, the whole game map with different quests as the Star Riders. It would really help. I think, sorry, I'm not done yet. I own horses and it costs money to pay for them, and I don't have the money to pay for the game, so I can use it in my spare time. I think what we have to remember is that working at Star Stable is a job. It's just the same as being a lawyer or working in an office. It's actually a job. It's something that people are paid to do, and a lot of their wages comes out of players buying star coins or Star Rider, and I think that I think we have to remember that like people, real living people make this game and make it for us to enjoy, and this is amazing. Like Jorvik is an amazing world that people have created for other people to enjoy, and I think we just have to remember that like people actually people are behind this game, so the money elements involved, not the best, but I think they are reasonable, to be honest. Anyway, and the next one says, this would be a fun game if they wouldn't cheat you on races just to make money. I do not like greedy games where you cannot get anywhere without having to pay for it. But if people want to pay, fine. But when they are setting up for races, they make sure you lose if you don't pay for the better horses. My friend can't even run in some races now if she doesn't become a Star member. They obviously mean Star Rider, but you know. Well, I've actually not heard of having better horses in races. I mean, the Pintavian used to be, oh yeah, this was in 2021, so when the Pintavian was a better horse, but you can still win on other horses, and if you match your horse, you've got a pretty good chance of winning. So, I mean, I wouldn't say this is entirely true. Okay. The next one says, bought this game as a kid. Bought this game as a kid, went back to it around 7 years later, and I was rich. Still not worth the $154.97 I paid that could have been used for much better games, which were still cheaper. Personally, I think this game is meant to prey on kids who don't have a good concept of cash. Well, I mean, I do think a lot of players do come back to it, and I mean, I guess it is your own choices if you spend money on the game, so I can't really say anything about that. Okay, the next one is, I wish I could give them 0. I wish I could give them 0. What a fraud. Child spent weeks growing her horse only to find out we had to buy it for her to actually ride the thing. Only after spending money to do so did we have to find out you also have to buy a membership for the game. What a ripoff. Save your money and run far, far away. I think they're talking about the Star Stable Horses app where you grow it up, and then you go into the actual game, and I think maybe they didn't have an account for the actual game, and that's what's happened here. But again, back to the money thing, this is a job for some people, so. Oh, this is another one titled, I wish I can give them a 0. I wish I can give them a 0. Absolutely stupid game to play. Last update screwed up the game for my daughter. Now when the game loads up, the screen goes blank and she can't play. I have already emailed them about this problem and I still haven't had a response. This game is an absolute scam. Stay away, with about 1 million exclamation marks. Well, this is another example of a glitch or a bug or something. Just email Star Stable. They are actually getting really good at replying to these help things, so yeah. The next one is, oh no, the next one is titled Worst Game Ever. Worst game ever, huge ripoff. Everything costs real money. $80 to become a lifetime member, which gives 100 star coins a week. What a joke. A horse costs thousands of star coins, which you can buy with real money, which means every horse is about $60. Customer service is non-existent. Hope you never have problems or questions. Worst game ever. Again, I did mention customer service is existent now, and I mean, again, you may think that these are overpriced, but I personally don't think they are overpriced, because there's real people. I mean, there's real people like who work at Star Stable our star coins pay their wages. So I think it's important that some things do cost money. And also, I feel like if you learn how to save your star coins effectively, it's honestly not too hard. So if you do want to go check out my star coins saving video, then you can definitely go do that. And also, I have a video about fun and free things to do as a non-star rider, so if you don't really want to spend money on the game, that might help. Okay, the next one is titled Absolutely Shocking. Absolutely shocking. My daughter has been locked out of her account due to technical error from their end. Customer service is now not responding to my questions. She has spent her own pocket money to buy star coins. I am so disappointed with this company. Do not sign up with this game. It's a ripoff. Well, I do think that if you allow your kids to spend money on the game, then that is ultimately your choice to allow your kids to do that. If you don't allow your kids to do that, then that's also your choice, and that is maybe good or bad. It's honestly your opinion. But what's not your fault is when steal your credit card and spend money on star coins, which I have only heard like one about on this whole thing so far, so it's interesting. But yeah, okay. And I was going to mention, I had the thing where at some point I had to go into like a 2-week COVID lockdown because I'd been like exposed to COVID at my school, and I had Star Stable at this point, but what we did was we got me Star Rider and like a Star Coins package, Star Rider and Star Coins and an outfit package, all in one. And then my mum paid for it in the beginning, like when we did it, but then I paid her back week by week, and actually eventually I did pay her back the entire thing, or nearly the entire thing, because like I think she said she'd pay for like a portion of it. So like I do think that it can be a valuable lesson on spending and saving if you let your kids have this. So yeah, but it's honestly a pretty good game in my opinion. Okay, here the next one says, I loved SSO, so did everyone else, until I loved SSO, but after 2020, updates have gotten smaller and more boring. No in-game content, they ignore players, they use COVID as a silly excuse. I bought a horse recently, an Icelandic horse, and named a star, and I was about to click buy, but then a network error struck. I logged on with 959 less star coins and no horse. They never focus on main quests. Okay, sure. Oh no, because it got jumps. Oh, it's got jumps. Okay, sorry. They never focus on main quests. The customer service is not great. Star Stable, we all loved you until this. Stop digging your own grave. The SSO community would love that. Well, okay, I'm just going to kind of address this bit by bit. The updates getting smaller. Well, we have to remember, Star Stable updates every single week. Every single week. That is, I actually don't know of another game that updates absolutely every single week. That's amazing, isn't it? Like, so if 3 updates of the month are small, and then the 4th one's pretty big, that's still really good because we get something new each week to explore, and I think that's really something really special about Star Stable, right? The next thing says no in-game content. Well, I don't get exactly what they mean by that, because there is a lot of quests, and I mean, I've basically done all my quests now, and I've just got a few fishing and archaeology things to do, and Catherine's memories as well. But even with that, like, you can train, you can join a club, you could make a YouTube channel, like I did, and you can roleplay. Like, I don't think Star Stable is lacking content at all. They never focus on main quests. Well, that is true that they didn't, because this was written at the end of 2021, but now they are focusing on main quests, and we're getting more released this month, so that's obviously great. So, I have to go do another lap. Okay, but yeah, and again, customer service has gotten better. So, and the next one is titled "Do not touch this game." Do not touch this game. My daughter forgot her login details, and trying to get Star Stable to reset is unbelievable. We have provided so much proof of her account, yet they still won't reset the account. She has spent lots of money on this game, and yes, she should have remembered her logins, but on a new PC, she forgot. Game makers shouldn't let this be so complicated. Enjoy the game, but be very aware if you have any issues, Star Stable will not help. If you forget your login details, I'm pretty sure there's actually a forgot password feature, but correct me if I'm wrong, I just noticed that. But I mean, I do think that there is a lot of instances of like Star Stable not refunding people. There was actually one really recently of someone getting her account banned for like using magic reindeer dust or something like that in a championship, and she got banned for that. But after a lot of support on like Instagram and people reposting things and saying like this isn't fair, I have heard that she actually is now getting her account unbanned. So it's good, but I mean, not every single player who gets their account banned or can't get it reset is going to have Instagram for everyone to repost the post and show lots of support. So I do think Star Stable needs to get a little bit better at working out when people are actually needing to get banned and getting banned. So yeah. Well, I think I've been filming for a very, very long time. What time is it? It is currently 4:55 on Tuesday evening. So that's I've been filming for quite a while. So yeah. If you enjoyed the oh my gosh, that is not how I usually end off. If you are still here, you can comment banana, because I'm wearing banana yellow today because nice color. And yeah, if you enjoyed, please be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and let me know down below if you'd like a part 2 of this. So thanks for watching. Bye!